Hello, Lake Elsinore. I'm Mayor Brian TISDALE. In addition to my role at the city, I am an emergency planner with the Riverside County Emergency Management Department, and I am actively involved in the coronavirus planning. At the City of Lake Elsinore, we wanted to create this video to share some important information with our community regarding COVID-19 and to assure you that we are ready to do whatever is necessary to protect our community. I have asked each of our colleagues on the City Council to take part in this video. We are heeding the public health warnings and practicing social distancing, so each of us have created our own segments rather than doing the video together. In a public emergency like COVID-19, the Riverside University Health System's Public Health Department is the lead agency, and the city serves in a supportive role. We have been fully engaged and proactively preparing for COVID-19 since it emerged just 3 months ago. I can assure our residents that we are prepared, we have a plan, and following the lead of the Riverside County Public Health Department, we will do everything we need to do to ensure the health and safety of our residents. Facing rapidly changing demands related to COVID-19 pandemic, the city proclaimed a local emergency to ensure we are best prepared and equipped to respond and protect the community. Just as our community demonstrated during the Holy Fire, the Holy Floods, and the Super Bloom, now is the time to take the situation seriously and to unite and support one another to overcome this crisis. This is going to take extreme measures, and it is our turn to step in and offer our support for a coordinated and collaborative approach to serve and protect all Riverside County residents. Lake Elsinore is working actively with Riverside County to be a good partner and to assist during this historic time. We must work together. And I want to recognize that this current situation is extremely difficult for many of us. Businesses are shutting down, employees are being laid off, and children are forced to stay home day after day. Our community has been here before, and once again, we need to come together and support one another. This will pass, and we will get through it together. But to do so, we must remain informed and follow the guidance from our public health officials whose primary goal is to protect all of us. We are Lake Elsinore, and we dream extreme.
I'm Bob MAGEE, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of Lake Elsinore and District Director for County Supervisor Kevin Jeffries. I'm here today to share with you everything that we're doing to keep providing you with the services you need and expect from your local government. The city is still fully functional and ready to serve each of you. City Hall remains open. All of our staff are still working. Our parks remain open and our potholes are being filled. And Supervisor Jeffries' offices are staffed in both Riverside and Lake Elsinore. We take our roles as dedicated public servants extremely seriously, and we are here for you during this extremely difficult time. But we are taking measures to uphold orders to practice social distancing. So we strongly encourage our community to think twice and to seek services remotely before coming to City Hall. We are working diligently and regularly on finding new ways to offer services to our community via website, phone, and email. For example, while we closed our senior center to protect our most vulnerable, we worked with Riverside County to offer a senior meals program. Contact our senior center for ordering, pickup, and delivery options. Currently, we plan on holding our next City Council meeting this Tuesday, March 24th. We recognize the importance of public participation in our decision-making process. So we are working on ways to still allow the public to comment and provide feedback without being present at the meeting. We are also regularly checking with our local public partners and adding updates to our website. Our police and fire stations are currently closed to the public, but our public safety professionals are still out in the field providing you the expert service that you have come to expect from them. EVMWD has closed their lobby, but they are still working behind the scenes and out in the field to deliver to you a clean and reliable water supply. And our partners like Animal Friends of the Valleys and CR&R Disposal continue to provide their services to our community without interruption. It is important to note that while we are doing everything we can to implement internal measures to prevent the spread of this disease and to keep City Hall open, this situation changes rapidly, and our partners and the city may need to adjust our services accordingly. We are a hardy breed here in Lake Elsinore, and we will get through this. For those of you who are able, our parks, beaches, and trails are all open, and fishing is a great way to practice social distancing. So get out there, Lake Elsinore. For now, be responsible, be respectful, and take reasonable precautions. And I'll see you on the beach.
Hello, Lake Elsinore. Natasha Johnson, Councilwoman here. Today I'm at Temescal Canyon High School, and I just wanted to share some thoughts with you. As a mom and a small business owner and a leader of a local business that's in critical infrastructure, I too am feeling that pressure and the stress of the uncertainty and what we're all going through. These are unprecedented times, and I know that everybody's impacted. I think about a public crisis, and I immediately go back to just over a year ago when we were dealing with wholly everything, and this is so much different. But I am really confident that having a plan and being prepared and communicating information is going to be the most important part, and so we will get through this. But to do that, in order to get through this, we need everybody to do their part, and we need everybody's support. And how you can support is by following the warnings, the simple warnings of social distancing, and the 6 feet of space is not a ask, it's mandatory. Washing your hands and then washing them again, and you can never wash your hands too much right now. And staying home when you're not needed to go out, whether it be to the grocery store or for medical services or to work. We need you to be safe and be in place at home. We know that with staying at home and our kids that have now just had this extended spring break for quite some time, potentially through April 30th or beyond, this could be a very trying time for a family. I am in that same boat with you, and I know that the district has posted a lot of resources and things even to help discuss the coronavirus with your family and your children. I think that our youth, while we may be just as stressed, they're probably feeling that same thing with a lack of understanding of what's going on. So the district has some resources there for you. Whether you have a young child or you have a senior who is now looking at potentially not coming back to those milestone dates, which is very hard for my family because we have a senior. We have some great support in the district, and they're going to be sending out some potential learning enrichment programs that will help keep our kids' minds strong and active, and so they'll be posting that on their website. If you're looking for things to do and just, healthy things to do to get outside of the house so you don't go stir crazy, there's things like walking on the levee or, heading over to some of our outdoor activities, and the city is committed to posting activities as a reminder of things you can do on a regular basis, so stay tuned on our Facebook or our website for that. The business community, guys, is really the part I want to emphasize right now. They need your help, and they need your support, and they need your love in order to survive this. Many of our businesses and their livelihoods are in jeopardy, and how we can help is by ordering takeout and or picking up food to those locations that are doing just drive-through or curbside pickup or delivery. or purchasing a gift card and ordering online. There's lots of ways. Most businesses are taking phone orders, maybe something they've never done before, and in order for them to survive this, they need our help. So please, Lake Elsinore, let's give our business community some love so they can survive these unprecedented times. And last, Lake Elsinore, I know that we have shown the world what we are made of many a times. We've made lots of news, but this time we're not alone. There's a lot of people going through what we're going through, and we have a very succinct message, and that's what's worked for us in the past, is to share information and make sure our community understands what we're up against, and be very communicative about that. So here's what we need. We need you to be patient and kind, and we need you to be strong, and most importantly, we need you to be safe.
Hi, I'm Lake Elsinore City Council member Tim Sheridan. I'm at the Dream Extreme Neighborhood Center today, and thank you for taking the time to watch this message. Let me start by saying that our city staff has been engaged in ongoing dialogue with all related agencies and updating our community on a regular basis. On behalf of my colleagues on the council, we greatly appreciate what they are doing and offer them a heartfelt thank you for their work. Currently, the city is relying on organizations like the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control, the California Department of Public Health, and the Riverside University Health System's Public Health Department to assist in our decision-making. We are grateful to each organization for what they are doing to educate, serve, and protect all of us. After Riverside County's public health officer issued an order limiting gatherings to less than 250 people on March 12th, the city took action to cancel the following events. First, the Amazing Outlet Race, which had been scheduled for Saturday, March 21st. Second, the Lake Elsinore Car Cruise in downtown Lake Elsinore in April. Third, we also canceled Eggapalooza, scheduled for Saturday, April 11th. We also canceled the Unity in the Community 5K, 10K race, which was on the calendar for April 18th. Finally, we canceled Clean Extreme 2020, scheduled for downtown Lake Elsinore on Saturday, April 25th. We'll announce a new date for that later. On March 16th, a few days later, the Public Health Department issued another order prohibiting a gathering of 10 or more, with some exceptions. Nevertheless, as a result of that order, we immediately closed the following city facilities: the Lake Elsinore Senior Activity Center, the Lake Community Center, and all sports fields. This included the cancellation of all related programming, classes, and events. We also closed the Dream Extreme Neighborhood Center where we are today. Many of the things that we've been doing have been posted on the city's and Riverside County's public health web pages. As you know, the situation is dynamic and always changing. But it is promising to see that at every level of government, including those of us in the city, are closely exploring ways to provide relief and support to all of us. We know that this is a very hard time for our entire community, our state, our country, and the world. We ask for your patience as we work through this situation together. We will get through this. There are some extraordinarily smart people working on it. They will succeed. There's no doubt about that. It will take time, though. In the meantime, please stay safe. Consider making a call to an old friend. Send a text or an email, or watch PBS or read a book. I think I'm going to read a book. Take care.
Hey everyone, Steve here. As you can tell, there's a lot happening, and trust me, I get it. All this information and trying to keep up can be a bit overwhelming. But I urge you to stick with it, Lake Elsinore. Remain engaged and stay informed in any way that you can. Whether you prefer social media, the news, radio, friends and family, podcasts, videos, or even just giving us a call, it is very important to stay engaged so that you can best protect yourself and your family. New information seems to emerge daily. Not all of it's from reputable sources, so it is important to be tuned in to official sources of information. For example, just yesterday, Riverside County shared some new valuable information about the cases confirmed here in western Riverside County. They revealed that the 2 new cases were confirmed and that these individuals were from the cities of Corona and Eastvale. Also, they shared information about the status of testing for the COVID-19 virus here in our county and emphasized that their efforts to expand our capabilities for testing are growing more every single day. At this time, due to the limited testing kits available, anyone who is sick and thinks that they may have contracted COVID-19 must still meet certain criteria. Riverside County's Department of Public Health is now offering appointments, though again, there's just a limited number of those appointments for those who meet specific criteria. More help is coming though, more testing kits, increased processing capabilities, and more testing facilities, including the possibility of testing occurring at our very own Diamond Stadium that is pending approval by the state. Information is regularly posted to Riverside Public Health Department's website. Their web address is being shown at the bottom of the screen here throughout this video. Or you can call 211 for any questions related to the coronavirus. In addition, the city has created our own online resource page, www.lake-elsinore.org/coronavirus, which we are updating daily with city updates, as well as other updates that are relevant to our community, our residents, our businesses, their employees, and much more. This site includes all the information each of my colleagues and I have shared with you today. Remember, moving forward, we'll keep posting updates as quickly as we can as we continue making critical decisions to protect each of you and combat this disease together. The city and each of us are also posting regularly on social media, so I encourage you to follow all of us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We will continue to do our part to share the information that we find, as we have all acknowledged the situation is extreme. It is unlike anything any of us have ever experienced in our lifetimes. With so much uncertainty, new challenges, and obstacles presented every single day, I want to urge our residents to lead by example, to try to remain optimistic, and to be compassionate during this difficult time. We never know what others are facing, so I urge each of you to lead your days with patience, love, and support for your fellow man. And one last note, there are numerous resources available to help with support and information. Please do not feel that you are alone, and be sure to look to these resources for support if you find yourself in a time of need. Our number one priority is the health and safety of our community. Stay tuned for much more, and thank you for watching.